Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. If you propose to speak, always ask yourself, is it true, is it necessary, is it kind? What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick, and if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. It is like a lighted torch whose flame can be distributed to ever so many other torches which people may bring along, and therewith they will cook food and dispel darkness, while the original torch itself remains burning ever the same. It is even so with the bliss of the way. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. The foolish man conceives the idea of self. The wise man sees there is no ground on which to build the idea of self, thus, he has a right conception of the world and well concludes that all compounds amassed by sorrow will be dissolved again, but the truth will remain. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. There has to be evil so that good can prove its purity above it. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. Otherwise, you will miss most of your life. Long is the night to him who is awake, long is a mile to him who is tired, long is life to the foolish who do not know the true law. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. What you are is what you have been. What you'll be is what you do now. Like a fine flower, beautiful to look at but without scent, fine words are fruitless in a man who does not act in accordance with them. Happiness does not depend on what you have or who you are, it solely relies on what you think. With our thoughts, we make the world. I never see what has been done, I only see what remains to be done. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else, you are the one who gets burned. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. When watching after yourself, you watch after others. When watching after others, you watch after yourself. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Praise and blame, gain and loss, pleasure and sorrow come and go like the wind. To be happy, rest like a giant tree in the midst of them all. The whole secret of existence is to have no fear. Never fear what will become of you, depend on no one. Only the moment you reject all help are you freed. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. We are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. The mind is everything. What you think you become. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. A man asked Gautama Buddha, "I want happiness." Buddha said, "First remove I, that's ego, then remove want, that's desire. See now you are left with only happiness." In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. Nothing ever exists entirely alone, everything is in relation to everything else. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west, people create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Have compassion for all beings, rich and poor alike, each has their suffering. Some suffer too much, others too little. Nothing is forever except change.